Very good morning, all of you. Let's start today's task or today's topic. In that, we'll discuss about the basic concept of Python programming. So let's begin with internship day one. So in that, we'll discuss about the basic things, and afterward, we'll take next beat. So let's see. So this is the first basic thing. In that we'll discuss about the advantage of Python, why we choose the Python, what are the basic advantage of Python, and after that we'll discuss how to download, how to run, the basic thing like that. So the advantage of Python. So these are the list of Python. So majorly focuses advantage. So first one, the Python is a concise code. What does it mean? See, concise code is nothing but smaller code. If you want to write a program in that section, we need to define a code as smaller as okay. So in that section, concise code means simply it is a smaller code. And whenever we write a code by using a Python, in that section, the code will be a smaller. Okay. For example, the best example, if you want to print uh, 1 to 10 number using C language, we need to write a code for 10 lines. If you want to print 1 to 10 number by using C++, again we need to write 10 lines. If you want to print 1 to 10 number using Java, again we need to write some 10 to 15 lines of code. Similarly, if you want to print 1 to 10 number using a Python, then it took only 1 to 2 lines. Okay, by using for loop it took only 2 lines. So by using that we can easily print that. Okay. Similarly, if you want to display the number which is stored in a variable, it took 4 to 5 lines in other languages, but in Java simply it took 2 lines. Once we stored in the variable, and after that we will display that information by using print function. So that's why Python has a concise code. That means it has a smaller. Second important advantage is a rich library. Python has a rich library. Python contains a rich library, so we can resolve n number of problems. Okay. Third one is Python has these four important features which are borrowed from different programming language, like procedure oriented programming language is a concept is borrowed from the C language. Object oriented programming language is borrowed from the C++. Scripting language is borrowed from Perl language, and modular programming language is borrowed from the modular language. So what are these features? Procedure oriented means what? Object oriented means what? Scripting means what? We'll discuss about that. See, we all know that in procedure programming language or procedure oriented programming language, we need to define a main function. Without a main function, we cannot able to write a program. Best example is a C language. We all know that if you want to write a program in C language, in that case, we need to define a main function. And without a main function, we cannot able to do the program. Okay, so like that same feature is available in Python. That means if you want to write a program like to find out even number, like to find out the greatest number, to find out the palindrome, like that stuff, we can able to write that program with the help of Python. That means in that section we did not define any classes, we did not define any another thing. Directly we can do by using Python. That means Python is a procedure oriented programming language. Second important thing, object oriented language. So we all know that the object oriented language is C++ and Java. C++ is a partial object oriented language. Java is a fully object oriented language. But the feature of object oriented language is borrowed from C++. Why the object of C++? Why the object oriented feature is borrowed from the C++? C. The C++ is a language which is developed in earlier ways. Okay, so C++ earlier age में develop हुआ था, that's why it borrowed from the C++. What about Java? Java is developed in the year of 91, 92, like that stuff. So that's why it took the concepts Python took the concepts from the C++. So what is object-oriented programming language? Object-oriented programming language is nothing but, like in that case, we can define the classes, objects, we can define n number of functions within a class, and after that we can call that functions by creating the object. So similarly we can do in the Python. Similarly, the scripting language, by configuring this script, we can easily execute that script. So this feature is available in also Python. Modular programming language. Modular is a programming language is nothing but it will create the sub program. Okay, for example, one task is given, that task has divided into 4 to 5 different sub programs. So similarly, if you want to create a sub program, so like that, if you want to create a modules, so we will use a modular programming language. So we will discuss a later in detail. First of all, we'll focus on the Python as a procedure oriented. Later on, we'll focus on the Python as a object oriented. Later on, we will focus on the Python as a modular programming language, and later on, Python as a scripting language. That means these all points we will cover, okay, while doing the programming. Afterwards, the open source. Python is a open source. So why we called Python is a open source? Okay, so it is a freely available. We all called as a open source. When we called open source, free to use, free to configure. Once we get a free software, we cannot say that that particular software is a open source. See, if we get a software as a free or some distributions as a free, after that, if we able to configure the content, if we able to configure the software, then and then we can say that it is a open source. So let's take one example. When we talk about the VLC player, it is a media player. In that we get that as a free subscription. Okay, so when we install that application, we did not pay any single rupees to the company. So is it that application is open source? No, we cannot able to configure that VLC. But when we talk about the Linux distributions, when we talk about the any OBS like softwares, so in that section we can able to configure that. Okay. So similarly, when we talk about the operating system, like Ubuntu is a open source, Fedora is a open source, but when we talk about the Red Hat distribution, the Red Hat is not open source. That means we can configure the Ubuntu, Fedora, and any other operating system, but we cannot able to configure the Red Hat. Why? Because it is a not configurable operating system. So once we get the freely distribution and we are able to configure, that means free to use, free to configure, then and then that term called as a open source. Why we given this brief advantage of Python? Because at least we know that how we will write the code. So that's why we contend to use concise code. What are the libraries? We'll discuss about that, and what are the major features of Python. These are the major features, and each and every feature we will cover. After that, we will start from the scratch. In that we'll discuss about how we will install the Python. Okay, so we will visit the official website, and the official website name is python.org. So this one is official website. This slide is older, so in that section we get the version as a Python 3.7.4, but right now the current version is 3.9.6. We'll discuss about that. And at the bottom of that version we have some limitations from this organization. It's open source organization, Python Software Foundation. They freely configure that and upload it on the website, and we can easily download it, and we can perform the n number of operations on the Python software. Okay, so we'll discuss about that. But right now the current version is 3.9.6. Earlier it was 3.7. See, make a note of that. If we have a operating system as Windows 7, then I will suggest download this version. That's why I remain same. So if you have operating system as a Windows 7, then you can use this version. Make a note of that version, 3.7.4. And if you don't have the Windows operating system, that means if you have Windows 8, Windows 10, then you can use a current version. Okay, so why we use older version, why we use current version? Because of this limitation. See, here we have limitation. Note that Python 3.5 plus cannot be used on the Windows XP. सो विंडोज एक्सपी पे यूज नहीं कर सकते, मतलब क्या है कि above of windows xp we can able to use that. Okay, similarly when we visit that official website, let's do that. So we'll visit the official website. So here this one is Google, so just type python. This one is our official website, www.python.org. Visit that website. So this one is your official website. Okay. So let's check out. Click on the downloads. So when we click on the downloads, we'll get the latest version information. See, download for Windows Python 9.3.9.6. This one is a major version, and here we have a note. Note that Python 3.9 plus cannot be used on Windows 7 and earlier. Okay. So what does it mean? So if you want to perform Python operations like by using a software, in that section, make a note of that. You need to identify what type of operating system we have. So if you want to check, we all know that how we can check the operating system, but still, if you don't know, just open that open my computer or this PC. Okay, if you get the this PC, that means we can easily understand the operating system is Windows 8. So this one is a this PC. Click on right and click on the properties. It will show the operating system. See, I have the operating system Windows Pro. Okay, so Windows 10 Pro operating system is, so I don't have a worry about that. Okay, so make a note of that. So we need to download that application. So we need to download that applications. Once we download, we will install. So let's try to download that operating system. So I will show you different kinds of options. So just click on that download Python and make a note of that. Above of that Python version, we must see the download the latest version for Windows. If we have the operating system as a Linux, then we can simply download it and install your download tarball and install it, or by using command also we can install the Python. And in some of the Linux distribution, automatically Python is a by default install, so don't worry about that. Okay, so for example, if you want to use a previous version, just click on that download, click it, so it will download soon. So if you want to check the previous versions, older versions, so click on the looking for the Python on different OS, Python for Windows OS. So don't worry about that. Click on the download, click on the all release. So these are the all releases of major versions of Python. Okay, 2.7, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8. And in that section, just click on source code. Just 1 minute. We do not require a source code. We do not want to configure this Python right now. Okay, so sir, just click down. We click on the downloads and click on the Windows. So we get the different types of Windows version. So see, if we have a operating system as Windows 7, then just go for 3.7.6. So here these are the version 3.8.7, 3.7.6. So or just press F, Control F to find that 3.7.6. See, these are the 3.7.6. So here we have note this Python 3.76 cannot be used on the Windows XP and earlier. Okay. So these are the different types of file. Installer is available, zip file is available. So make a note of that. If your operating system architecture is x86, then 32-bit, then use x86. If it is a 64-bit, then use 64, or otherwise just click on this link, Windows x86 64 web based installer. So operating system कुछ भी रहा तो ये install कर लेगा, don't worry about that. Just download it and click on the link. So automatically this software will be installed. Okay. So now we are trying to install the Python. So click on that software, click on the Python. Okay. Now, before installing the application, make a note of that. We need to click on this section. Okay. If you forgotten to click on this section, then we need to manually add the path. Okay. So in that section, ये manually path हमें फिर add करना पड़ेगा. So don't worry about that. Just click on that option. Click, that means check on that option, add python 3.9 to the path. Okay, so what is a path? This is an environment variable path. That means by using a command prompt we can able to perform the operation, we can able to execute the programs. So that, for example, for that we use this add python 3.9 to path. So click on the install now. It took some time to installation, so wait for a few seconds. Once it will be installed, we will check whether our Python is successfully installed or not. We have certain options. So by using that, we can easily check out whether we successfully installed Python or does we have any problem regarding installation. See, I have given all the steps, so don't worry about that. Here I have given the window how to install the Python. So in that section here I will mention the click on this checkbox. Once we click, we will install it. Okay. So afterwards we'll discuss about the REPL tool. But before that we need to check whether we successfully install that Python or does we have any problem. So setup was successful. That means we successfully installed that. Don't worry about that. So just open the command prompt. We will check on the command prompt whether we successfully installed that Python or does we have any problem. So open command prompt, cmd press command prompt. Okay. So this one is a command prompt. In that section, we'll check for Python. So just type Python hyphen version. It will specify if if we installed Python successfully, it will specify the version. Okay. So see, we have a version of Python 3.9.6. That means we can say that we have successfully installed the Python. Okay. So after the second step में क्या करना पड़े? Just we need to write a Python. आपको क्या लिखना है? जस्ट पाइथन लिखना है और एंटर करना है. अगर आपका शेल चेंज होता है देन वी कैन से दैट वी सक्सेसफुली इंस्टॉल्ड द पाइथन. सी पाइथन 3.9.6 tags and these are the names, versions वगैरह वगैरह. And after that, the earlier it was showing the C colon, now it is showing the 3 greater than symbol. That means we are entering into the command prompt, Python command prompt. Okay. So like that, in that section, if you want to perform any operation, we can able to perform. So इसके अंदर आने के बाद में आप we can definitely say that we successfully perform the operation. So for example, see, I will perform 2 plus 2. So we all know that here we did not need to specify the variable. Here we did not specify any other things. Okay. So like just it will show the operation as 2 plus 2 as a 4. Okay. So again 2 minus 2, see we get the 0. Okay. So 20 is greater than 10. True or false? False. 20 is greater than 10, it will be true. Okay. 20 is a lesser than 10, we can say that definitely. Okay. 10 is equals to 10, we get the value. We'll discuss about that, but just make a note of that. We can able to perform the operation. In C language, we use print. Okay, in C++, C language we use printf. In C++ we use printf. In Java we can use system.out.println to display the message. Similarly, in Python we can use print to display the message on console. So print in double quote. So here I will write welcome to Python. So it's very basic operation, so don't worry about that. Welcome to Python programming. Okay, so that means just we are checking whether the application is successfully installed. So don't worry about that 2 plus 2 20 is greater than 10, why we get the true, why we get the false. We'll discuss about that, why this operation will come, print only. So don't worry about that. Okay, so if you want to exit from this terminal, okay, Python terminal. I don't want to close my command prompt, but I want to exit from the Python terminal. So I will use exit function with round bracket open. Just use exit function. Okay. Right now, check out. We are exited from the particular Python console. Right now, we are in the C users and my name is there. So that means we are in a command prompt. Okay, we are in a command prompt, and here also we have a command called as a cls clear the screen. Okay, so once we enter, the whole screen will be the clear. Okay, so that means we successfully install the Python. Okay, so in that, if you want to check the Python version, then we have a command called as a python command hyphen hyphen version. So by using this command, we get the latest version of that Python operating system. Second important thing, while installation, I already told that just we need to click on the this add path. Okay, what happen if you forgot to click on that? Okay, so in that case, we need to define the path. इस केस में हमें path define करना पड़ता है. Where we can define the path? So for that we required environment variable. Okay, so just open the my computer in that this PC, right click on this PC and click on the properties. Okay, so once we open the property, this one is a property for my operating system. Click on the advanced system setting. Okay, ये आप देखना है at least. Okay, if you don't want to do that, forget about that, but at least you know, you should know that where we can configure the settings. Okay, click on the advanced settings, make a note of that. Click on the advanced system settings, click on the environment variable, and in that click on path. In that we can click on the path, click on the edit. See, here we have entry of Python 39. Okay, C users, name of the PC, app data, local, program, Python 39. So this one is the entry. Once we deleted this entry, ये अगर गलती से मेरे से delete हुई, तो we cannot access Python using command prompt. Make a note of that. ये पाइथन हमें एक्सेस करने को मिलेगा क्या? नहीं मिलेगा. कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट पे एक्सेस करने को नहीं मिलेगा. दैट मीन्स व्हाट? सिंपली व्हेन इंस्टॉलिंग द एप्लीकेशन कि हमें वो वहां क्लिक करना है. If we forgot to click, so in that case we cannot able to access a Python from command. Okay, so make a note of that. Now let's discuss about the very basic tool called as EPL tool. So this is a REPL tool. In that case, it will perform whenever we write any code inside the Python, it will use only REPL tool. Okay, so R for the read, E for the evaluate, P for the print, L for the loop. Okay, what does it mean? Whenever we write, for example, here I am writing print welcome to the Python. This one is my code, and I want to display one message welcome to the Python on the command prompt or the IDLE tool or on the console, whatever it may be. Just I want to execute that. So first it will read left to right. Make a note of that. It will be a interpreter. देयर इज अ डिफरेंस बिटवीन द कंपाइलर एंड इंटरप्रेटर. ये क्वेश्चन इंटरव्यू में पूछे सर, मेक अ नोट ऑफ दैट एंड जस्ट remember that concept. What is the difference between compiler and interpreter? ये क्वेश्चन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. What is the difference? See, compiler जब भी हम यूज करते हैं, at that time it will compile whole code. Once it will be compiled, then it will be executed. Okay, Python में ऐसा नहीं होता. Python is a interpreter. That means you can write a number of lines in the code, and at the time of execution it will check the syntax. At the time of execution it will check the syntax, but in compiler at the time of compilation it will check the syntax. Okay, so for example in C language अगर कुछ गलत होता है, syntax int की जगह inte लिखा जाता है, तो it will generate an error. Okay, so that means compile time पे ही ये error देता है, but Python is a interpreter. In that case it will be checked only at the time of execution. मतलब गलती से भी अभी मैं प्रिंट की जगह प्रिंट एफ लिख दिया, तो ये जब तक एग्जीक्यूट नहीं होगा तब तक एरर नहीं देगा. बट वाइल डूइंग सेम थिंग इन सी, सी प्लस प्लस, जावा, इट विल जनरेट एन एरर बिकॉज कंपाइल ही नहीं होगा तो एग्जीक्यूट का सवाल ही नहीं होता. Okay, so similarly, make a note of that. It will use interpreter, and most of cases, interview will ask the question, what is the difference between compiler and interpreter? Okay, the task of both interpreter and compiler is convert the high level language into low level language, because we all know that computer can understand only binary format 0 and 1. The task of interpreter is the same, the task of compiler is also same, but at the time of compilation it will check the errors or bugs, but in interpreter at the time of execution it will check the errors. Make a note of that. This is a major important question. So how it will be, REPL tool will be work? It will read. First of all it will read the left hand. Don't worry about that output, just focus on that print round bracket welcome to Python. So in that case, first of all it will read all the statement. It will read all the statement. If we have any errors, then it will be generated on the console or command prompt. If you don't have any error, then the next task is evaluate. Evaluate is nothing but execute. Okay, so it will execute that statement. Once we read the statement, then it will execute. Once we execute the statement, it will be print. Okay, so execute किया है तो जो भी टास्क परफॉर्म करने को बोला है that task will be display. Evaluate में ही task complete हो जाता है, but that will be displayed on the print section. And once the task will be displayed, again it will perform loop. Loop means what? Again it will read, evaluate, print. Again loop means read, evaluate, print. So ऐसे work होता है. Let's do the practical so you will get the idea. So this one is a command prompt. For example, I will enter into the Python. So here I will use Python to enter into that. So Python, here I will use print round bracket welcome to Python. So this one is my statement. So first of all, what? It will read the all statement. Okay, first step is a read. So first of all it will read from left to right. Okay, so once we read, the first step is read. Done. Second, it will, if we have any, for example, see, if we have, this is a syntactical error, we open the double quote but we forgot to close the double quote. That means ये स्टेटमेंट तो रीड होगा बट एग्जीक्यूट होगा क्या? नहीं. क्यों? बिकॉज इट इज अ सिंटैक्टिकल एरर. So first we need to read that statement and it will check whether the syntax of that Python programming language is okay or not. Okay, if we have any error, if we have any of bugs, then it will report it. Let's check out. See, print double quote welcome to Python. In that syntax error, end of line while scanning string literals. End of line में error है. Okay, so make a note of that. First statement is a read. अगर सब सही है, okay, then it will evaluate. Evaluate is nothing but execute. Right now everything is okay, then it will execute the statement. Once the statement is evaluated, that means executed, second is the eval. Okay, so second is the eval. Once the statement is evaluated, the third step is print that logic. वट और इट में भी जो भी लॉजिक है, जो भी टास्क बोला है आपको, इफ यू वांट टू डिस्प्ले, इफ यू वांट टू ऐड, सब्ट्रैक्ट, मल्टीप्लिकेशन, डिवाइड, वट और इट में भी, जस्ट डिस्प्ले दैट इवैल्यूएटेड फंक्शन. ओके, ये क्यों बता रहा हूँ रेपल टूल? बिकॉज each steps in Python will follow the REPL tool. First, it will read. If any bug found, it will generate error. If any bug is not found, error is not found, then it will evaluate. Once it will be evaluated, next it will print. Okay, and once it is printed, next step is loop. That means again it will be perform same task: read, eval, print, read, eval, print. Okay, so like that step. See, we have successfully implemented read, eval, print. So we get the message, welcome to. So this is about the REPL tool. Okay, so I will revise this session one more time. Okay, for example, x is equals to 10, y, just x is equals to 10. So I will use print. Okay. So first of all, it will read the statement. If it is valid, then it will print. Okay, so here I will use a command. Hash is a command. So first it will read. Okay, after that it will eval. After that it will print. After that it will perform loop operation. See, we get the x is equals to 10. We get the value as 10. अब मैं थोड़ा सा चेंज करता हूँ. Print, instead of that x I will use y. Why we get the error? First of it will read. Syntax में तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Read के अंदर print round bracket y. But while evaluating the statement, in that case y is not initialized. Here earlier x was initialized, but y is not initialized. So here we get the error, name error. Name y is not defined. So first of all, we need to define the name y, and afterwards we need to use that print y. See, we executed that statement. So make a note of that REPL tool. So in that, it will start the read, eval, print, and exit from that statement. Clear the screen. CLS command. CLS is used to clear the screen on Windows. So we perform the same thing on Python REPL tool. These are the number of operations. Next, accessing Python. We already did that. Accessing Python from command prompt. We already did that, but again I will show you. Just use run second method. So use run app. So in that we can type command, or directly we can type command. Don't worry about that. Okay. So this is your command prompt. Okay, make a note of that. This one is a your command prompt. अब ये दिखने में changes करना है. For example, if you want to access the Python from that, but make a note of that. If you want to do any changes on this command prompt, for example, if you want to increase the font, if you want to change the color, like that stuff, you can do by using this option. So click on the here and click on the properties. I will show you. See, while doing the programming, थोड़ा सा font size कम है, इसकी वजह से problem हो सकता है. So here click on that font and increase the font size. So here I will use 28. Layout is there, color is there. So I want to check the background color. I want to remain background color as a black, but I want to change the foreground color. Okay. So here I will use screen text, and I will use green. Just, and I will use OK. Just use CLS command to refresh it. ये refresh करना पड़ता है. So refresh करके ये ऐसा दिखेगा. Okay. तो आप यहाँ से ऐसे properties चेंज कर सकते हो, फॉन्ट इंक्रीज कर सकते हो, डिक्रीज कर सकते हो, like that. So how to access the Python from command of prompt? So just we need to enter a keyword called as a Python. So ये Python enter करने के बाद में directly हम Python shell के अंदर जाएंगे and we can able to access like 2 plus 2 we can able to perform like print, update, double quote. Here it is mandatory to pass the string literals in double quote open and double quote close. So here we'll write welcome, PESCU, like that stuff. So it will be displayed on the console. Okay. So we are able to perform n number of operations by using this, and we can do one by one. Once we can familiar with Python software, once we know how many ways are available to access the Python terminal, like this is the command prompt is one way, second ideally tool is another way. We'll discuss about that. Okay, so we'll exit from that. CLS. Now, just another way is available to access the Python terminal called as the ideal tool. Okay, so I will access, just click on that Windows, click on Python. Okay, here is a IDLE tool. Okay, so by using this way we can access और just ये Python ऐप जो दिख रहा है इसको ओपन करवाना है. ये Python terminal access हो जाएगा. Just so right click on that application and open file location. Okay, open file location. ये फाइल लोकेशन के अंदर आपको ये आईडी टूल मिलेगा और इवन वी गेट द मॉड्यूल्स मैनुअल्स एवरीथिंग वी गेट दैट. सो हियर वी गेट द आईडीएलई टूल. सो इसे राइट क्लिक करके आप डेस्कटॉप पे रख सकते हैं इफ यू वांट टू परफॉर्म द ऑपरेशन बाय यूजिंग आईडीएलई टूल, बट आई विल प्रेफर द कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट. ओके, सो ये आपके ऊपर डिपेंड है आपको कौन सा फैमिलियर रखना है. ओके, बट जस्ट चॉइस वन and we can able to perform the operation. So here I will send this shortcut on desktop. Click on desktop. So we get that option ideally tool. Click on that. See command prompt तो देखा. So ये एक option है हमारे पास where we can execute the Python programs. So like print. Like terminal here we get the output welcome to Python. Even we can get like x is equals to 10, y equals to c equals to x plus y. We get the error because here we entered double x. C equals to x plus y. X plus. So that is C. We get the output 10 plus 20. We get that 30. So like that we can able to perform the operation on ideally shell also. So command prompt भी हमने operation देखा. Ideally tool भी हमने देखा. Now next in that section C हमने directly लिखा है. अब हम क्या करेंगे? We will create the file. Okay, we'll create the file and we will execute that file. Okay, so by using, we have two different ways. Once we all know that we have command prompt, and second we have ideally tool. Okay, so first of all I will execute the program on ideally tool. Okay, and afterwards I will show you how we'll create the program by using command prompt also. Access command prompt also. So let's do by using one by one. So here ideally shell is there. So click on the file, click on new file. Okay. So here we have untitled file. Here we have a name called as untitled. First of all, we'll save that. So save it. Okay. So here in bottom we have a Python files. It will be saved in a folder called as a Python 39. So I will show you. I will save this program by using first dot python. So automatically it will be select extension as python.py. Don't worry about that. But अगर आपको लगता है कि नहीं हो रहा है, so simply just use double quote open, double quote close and dot py. So ऐसा भी कर सकते हो अगर आपको लग रहा है कि मेरी फाइल पर्टिकुलर सेव नहीं हो रही है. So use double quote open, double quote close in that file name and extension. So automatically the particular file will be saved. See यहाँ दिखाई दे रहा है first dot py. Okay, the file will be stored in this location. So file तो successfully stored है. Now we need to code it. So like this down bracket in double hello. Just check out. Here we created this file. So click on the file and save. Click on file and save and click on the run button. Okay. अभी once we save the program color तो change हो जाएगा. After that click on that and run module. Okay. इसमें दो options है. Run module directly यहाँ से click कर सकते हैं या we can press the F5 button also. So click on the run button. See, we get the hello. So again it will follow the REPL tool. ये again क्या करता है, REPL tool ही follow करता है. That means first of all it will read. After that, if everything will be okay, then it will be evaluate. If the particular function or line evaluated successfully, then it will be print and again it will perform the loop back operations. Okay. So for example, see here I did one mistake. So यहाँ मैंने double quote नहीं दी है. Okay. So save it and सेव करने के बाद में से फिर से रन करेंगे. So REPL tool देखो काम कैसे करता है. We get the error. End of line while scanning string literal. That means we get the error. Okay. So once we resolve that error, we got that operations. File open first program and hello. So here we use double quote close. Save that program and afterward run. See hello students. So I will revise one more time. Okay, it is not difficult, but see right now we can able to perform a very basic operation, but in future if you want to check whether the given number is even odd, or if you want to accept the value from the user or any stuff wants to perform, then we require a file. Because see, whenever we perform the operation by using IDE tool or any other tool, in that section we can able to execute the program by single line. Okay, we can able to perform the operation by using single line. That means we cannot able to perform the operation multi lines. यहाँ multi lines नहीं होगा. For example, see यहाँ मैं print कर रहा हूँ, print in round bracket hello. I want to print a hello, but once it will be performed, it will be executed. But इसके आगे मुझे लिखना है तो फिर से मुझे print लिखना पड़ेगा. Print okay, T is capital. See, we get that okay. That means what? If you want to perform a single line command in Python, then we use the terminal. But what if you want to use a multi-line? For example, multiple statement wants to execute similarly. So in that case, we will create the file. So here I will create the file, and I will first of all we need to save that file. Here I will use demo.py. See, the particular file will be saved as a demo.py. Okay, so in that we can write a multiple statement. For example, I want to use print down bracket double quote hello. Okay. So I will write this statement one more time, one more time. Okay, save it. So like command prompt, so each and every statement, the time this particular statement will be REPL, read, evaluate, evaluate, print, loop back. So अभी हम ऐसे नहीं है. So we'll save one more time and we'll trying to execute the program. See, we get the output so many times hello, so many times hello. So for that we need to understand how we'll create the file. At least you need to understand how we'll create the file by using, make a note of that these concepts are very useful. Okay, so I will focus on each and every student. Okay, individually you need to understand जितना भी मैंने पढ़ा है. What about REPL tool? You need to understand this concept. How I'll create the file, how will run that file. Okay, so I will check each and every time. Okay, so I will create one Excel sheet and I will upload it. Just you need to write your task daily basis. आपको जो भी task है वो daily basis पे लिखना पड़ेगा. Okay. ये टास्क डेली बेसिस पे लिखना पड़ेगा. So this is about what ideally do. Now we'll discuss about the same task by using command prompt. Okay. So what is my message? Execute a program from the command. We earlier we seen we'll create the file in ideally tool and we executed that. Okay. So here we have. Don't worry about that. This is a loop program. This is a loop program and it's quite easy. We'll discuss about that, but right now just say that just you need to execute a print statement, simple print statement. Okay, so it is a for loop or a for loop as a print hoga hai. Don't worry about that. We'll focus on the loops also, but right now forget about that. So assume that this is the program. Execute the program from command prompt. Okay, so we'll do one simple program. After that we'll do same program. Okay, so for that command prompt we require any terminal. Okay, notepad is there, so here we'll use notepad. This one is my notepad. Here I will write my program and afterwards I will execute it. So first of all we need to save that program. Where we can save the program, we can create any folder. So here I will create a D folder. In that I will create one name. So storage type दिखा रहे हैं हम कहाँ store करना है. Okay, so don't worry about that. Here I will use programs, that means Python programs. Okay, P programs, and here in that section it is a txt file और इसके अंदर आपको option भी नहीं मिलेगी. Okay, so for that reason do one thing, use double quote open and double quote program, double quote close. So write first name of program whatever it may be .py. Okay. Use this technique double quote open and double quote close. अगर लिस्ट के अंदर नेम भी नहीं मिलता है, एक्सटेंशन नहीं मिलता है, तो ये टेक्निक से आप सेव कर सकते हो. सी, अब ये फर्स्ट जो प्रोग्राम है ये सक्सेसफुली सेव हुआ है. कहाँ से हुआ है? डी ड्राइव पे पी प्रोग्राम्स नाम से. सो लेट्स चेक आउट, ओपन अ फाइल, सो डी ड्राइव पी प्रोग्राम्स और यहाँ क्लिक ऑन टेक्स्ट ऑल फाइल्स. सो यहाँ आपको प्रोग्राम मिलेगा. राइट नो डज वी सेव दैट प्रोग्राम? या we successfully save that. So आपको देखना ही है तो आप यहाँ से जाके D drive पे जा सकते हैं. Let's check out whether I successfully created that file. D drive, D programs. This folder is empty. That means we did not save that program. Save as. Okay. See, we got that program. We have a program मिला है. Click on the all files. See, we have the first program with extension Python file. Okay, So ये पाइथन फाइल के अंदर उसका एक्सटेंशन रहेगा, पाइथन फाइल के अंदर एक्सटेंशन, दैट मीन्स वी सक्सेसफुली सेव दैट प्रोग्राम. So आपको क्या करना है, just open the notepad, after that save first. Okay, so here we'll write print grand bracket, here I will write welcome Python using cmd command. Okay, so just save it, put the file and click on the save. Okay, once we write the program, just check out whether the way successfully created a program. See, this color shows that python file python file 38 bits and this one is a size. Now we need to execute that. अब ये फाइल मुझे एग्जीक्यूट करना है. I cannot able to execute that file by using IDLE tool. Why? Because IDLE tool is a separate. Right now I want to execute this file by using a command prompt. I will execute. Just open the command. This one is a command prompt. Now I have to execute. File कहाँ है? D drive पे. आप कहाँ हो? C drive पे. Just we need to change that information. So use cd dot बैक आने के लिए फिर से आप cd डॉट यूज कर सकते हैं. आफ्टर दैट या डायरेक्टली आप d कोलन भी यूज कर सकते हैं. यहाँ से आप स्विच हो जाओगे किस पे, c पे से d ड्राइव. राइट नाउ वी आर इन अ c ड्राइव, आपको जाना है d ड्राइव पे. राइट नाउ वी आर इन अ d ड्राइव. अब d ड्राइव पे कहाँ जाना है, p प्रोग्राम्स, p स्टैंड्स फॉर पाइथन प्रोग्राम्स. अब उस फोल्डर के अंदर जाना है, प्रोग्राम का नाम है फर्स्ट. सो यूज cd. ओके, cd डॉट से बैक आता है, cd से हम चेंज द डायरेक्टरी. ओके, सो ये जाएंगे हम pp प्रोग्राम्स के अंदर. ओके, सो आप आपका नाम लिख लो प्रोग्राम के टाइप में, टाइप करने में इजी जाएगा. सो ये pp प्रोग्राम्स के अंदर कहाँ जाएंगे हम, फर्स्ट. सो make a note of that. If you want to execute any python program, then first of all we need to write python that program name dot. This is the way by using that we can execute a program. Okay, so here I will use python name of program first dot py. Python is a starting word and after that first dot py. So see, that is not recognize the spell mistake. It's a spelling mistake, so don't worry about that. First dot py. Here I got the py t चाहिए था तो ht हो गया. So don't worry about that. See, we get the output welcome to python using. Okay, so let's add one more statement in the notepad. Open that file, programs, click on the files. So we'll add one more statement in that, print ZOTL. We need to add some statement. It will be displayed on the console. Print double quote. Yes. So save it and go to the command prompt. We are in a pp programs. Just cls to clear the screen. Type python first.py. Earlier it will show just one message. Welcome to command prompt, like ऐसा message दिखा रहा था. Right now it will be show the ZODL 3 statements and PSCOE also. Welcome to Python using CMD. Welcome to WDL internship. This message was very basic. Okay, don't worry about the. Right now we are just examining the how many ways are available to execute the program. आपको ये ways बहुत important होते जाए. Okay. So for example, if you want to perform the program by using IDLE tool, if you want to execute the program from the command prompt, notepad, edit plus, everything we can do that. You don't worry about that. We can do that. So I will suggest use notepad plus plus to write a program, but right now I am using only notepad. Okay. So what is the difference between notepad and notepad plus plus? Notepad plus में सेव करने के बाद में जो भी हम कोड करते हैं तो उसके सिंबल्स चेंज होते हैं, नोटपैड में नहीं होते. सो लेट्स डू दैट. अभी वो भी देखते हैं करके. Okay, I will close it. This one also close it. See, we did that program, execute the program using command prompt. And don't worry about that why we use x, why we use int, why we use input, enter first number, enter second number. Don't worry about that. Okay, user से कैसे लेना है क्या लेना है, we will do that each and every step. But before doing the practical, at least you must know that how to write a code. So just execute a program using notepad. Again I will say don't worry about this program. Okay, execute the program using notepad. We did that already. Notepad ने हमने देखा है. Execute the program using edit plus, ये देखेंगे. Okay, and just I will show you by using notepad plus plus. edit plus भी same है, आप घर पे भी कर सकते हो. So see the difference. ये कलर ऐसे मिलते हैं आपको. एक्स इसका जो डेटा टाइप्स या प्रीडिफाइंड फंक्शन है उसके कलर अलग, जो यूजर डिफाइंड है उसके कलर अलग होते हैं, जो टेक्सचर है स्ट्रिंग लिटरल से उसके कलर्स अलग होते हैं. लेट्स डू दैट, आपको पता ही चले. So in that section, first of all, we'll save the program and we'll save the program in the same D drive. Okay, local disk pp programs. In that section, just write it to the program name. Okay, for example, my program name is second and select the Python file. Okay, यहाँ आपको Python की फाइल मिल सकती है, इसकी Python फाइल. So P प्रेस करना है आपको, यहाँ Python सिलेक्ट कर सकते हो. अदरवाइज द बेस्ट ऑप्शन डबल कोट ओपन, double quote close and with the extension .py. This one is the best option. So see अब color कैसे change होता है. This one is a predefined function. String literal का color देखो अभी. This one is a string literal तो उसका color change हो गया है. It is a predefined function so उसका color change हो गया. Access देखो. Okay, we save that successfully. The name of program is second.py. We'll execute it. Okay. So open the command prompt. वहीं जाना है. So I will revise one more time. कैसे जाना है, क्या जाना है. So like that stuff. So I will यहाँ से आपको एक तो डायरेक्टली cd करना है. ओके, cd डॉट डॉट करना है. ओके, सो ये यूजर पे है या डायरेक्टली आप डी कोलन भी कर सकते हो, मतलब ये डायरेक्ट डी ड्राइव पे ही जाएगा. डी कोलन. ओके, सो डी ड्राइव पे जाने के बाद में आपको जाना है पीपी प्रोग्राम्स के अंदर. ओके, सो पी प्रोग्राम्स के अंदर जाना है और उसके अंदर आपको प्रोग्राम का नाम लिखना है. ओके, बिफोर दैट वी नीड टू यूज अ पाइथन. सेकंड डॉट पाइथन. वेलकम टू पीएसवी 20. V20 क्या है, x की वैल्यू है जो हमने डिफाइन की थी. सो ये दिखाने के लिए मैं यूज किया कि लिटरल्स का कलर देखो, वैल्यूज का कलर देखो, इनिशियलाइज वैल्यूज, वेरिएबल्स का कलर देखो एंड दिस प्रीडिफाइंड फंक्शन. सो यू कैन चूज notepad plus plus, edit plus plus, notepad. If you want you can execute the IDLE tool also. So today we cover the lots of points. So in that section, we execute the program by using IDE. We execute the program by using command prompt. Yeah, that line. We execute the program by executed a program by using. So these points are most important. Uh, by using this technique, so we executed the program. We did the difference between compiler and interpreter. So the difference between interpreter and compiler, make a note of that. Compiler in interpreter, the task is near about same, but uh, task नहीं same है. Work is near about same, but task what क्या होता है? Compiler it will check the code at the time of compilation. Okay, in like best example is C language. So C language का जब तक syntax बराबर नहीं होता, we cannot able to execute the program. But while using the interpreter or Python, इंटरप्रेटर में क्या होता है एट द टाइम ऑफ एग्जीक्यूशन के टाइम पे ही ये सिंटैक्स चेक करेगा अदरवाइज इट विल नॉट चेक ओके so these are the most important point where we need to focus on that so once we execute the program we can use so don't worry about that how will you use x what is int what is input don't worry about that मैंने जितना पढ़ा है ना उतना ही आप पढ़ो make a note of that at the starting. Oh, okay. So if you want to become a good programmer, you need to understand the syntax. So I will suggest one thing. Daily, जितना भी मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ, I will upload this lecture within a half an hour. I will upload it on YouTube channel. I will show you. I will share the link also. Just do one thing. Just listen carefully one more time. Okay. एक बार प्रोग्राम तो होगा डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट यू कैन एबल टू परफॉर्म द प्रोग्राम बाय यूजिंग नोटपैड प्लस प्लस कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट अगर कुछ दिक्कत आ रहा है तो आप यू वीडियो पे जाके बीच में जहां मैंने बताया वहां आप चेक भी कर सकते हो बट आई विल सजेस्ट I will assure you at the end of this internship definitely you will get a job but in my ways just understand my concept okay so at the end of that session just when I upload this lecture, just do 1 more hour, one hour. We watch this video one more time. Okay. Once we successfully watch that video, do the practical by using that video, and afterwards create your own notes. Okay, create your own notes. This will help you a lot. Okay. And if you have any you let me know about that let me know about that we'll discuss about that and individually I will share the sheet in that section I will ask the interview questions also just you need to specify that you will get the box like that I will show you so for example this one is a excel sheet I will update it as early as possible because right now I don't have a time so just I will upload the lectures first so just I will show you I will get the sheet. I will upload it on work. So assume that I'm a student. So like that, here we get the number, name of students. Here we get the date. Here we get the box like that. ऐसे साइज के बॉक्स रहेंगे आई विल प्रोवाइड एंड हियर आपको डेली का डेली आपको मेंशन करना है कि आज आपने क्या किया फॉर एग्जांपल आई विल शो यू यस सो यू विल गेट द आइडिया if we get some interview questions, we'll discuss about that interview questions. So we'll write it over here. Just that, for example, today we learn. Yes, I will show you the demo. My first statement. It's a wrap text. I will clear it. ये मैंने task किया है. Second, ये mention करना है. Second point. Also, we executed program using. So you need to write. इससे क्या होगा कि आपका टास्क है डेली मुझे पता भी चलेगा और आपको याद भी रहेगा. इंटरव्यू पर वही क्वेश्चन कुछ पढ़ा है कि यस व्हाट इज डिफरेंस. आपके आपके खुद की इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस हैं. डिफरेंस बिटवीन फाइलर. So like that, ये sheet I will share that sheet. So daily आपके जो नाम्स है, those who are registered right now, so I will create the names of that student. So daily task आपको ऐसे complete करना है. And instead of that today's task, here I will specify the date. Okay, I will create it. जैसे भी मुझे पता चलता है कैसे करना है, I will do it and I will share that. But ऐसे ही something रहेगा तो you need to clear that. Okay, daily का daily आपको fill करना है. Okay. So this is about today's lecture. So if you have any query, let me know about that.